Well, hello there. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. No, I didn't actually. What is this new game that I have never seen before? I don't know, Fab. What is it? What is this new game you've never seen before? Egg-like rock, mechanical circular sort. I'll take it! The egg-like rock's pretty obvious what that is. At least it should be done with half a brain. I have sold all those. That's why my money's so low. Right. Nose pass to guide the way. Pretty sure I caught a nose pass. I think I did anyway. That was just the Sea's Legend, which I will show off at some other point in time. Well, I have no idea. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to be doing with those, so I'm just gonna run up here and actually, you know, get to the next story beat.
These are the Pokémon that once became frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And I think peace would be restored to Suri by the hand of our mysterious Rift-born helper.
Hello, Laurel. How are you both today, then?
When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we'll be able to return to our normal lives. Go, nourish yourself with the wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the survey call work is not over yet. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us.
The Slumbering Lord of the Tundra, complete. That's good, Laurel. What have you been up to today? Thanks for this nice sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you recommend, by all means, bring it out. Is it the new one that Laurel shared with everyone? Now that Avalok's quelled too, we can survey all over Hisui. I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalok needed quelling, but if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. I had to think what kind of havoc the frenzied nobles could have wreaked if Caddy never came to us. Still, even with all the nobles quelled, the rift doesn't seem to be closing, huh? Although, wait, if the rift were to disappear, would that mean Caddy'd be stuck here? I guess so. Well, our little team's certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. Even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, Catty. I haven't heard so much besides playing some D&D Tower Doom. No, I already downloaded that earlier. It's Demon Slayer. Oh, they made a fighting game for it. Is it like an arena fighter or is it like a 2D fighter? And yeah, how is Tower of Doom, Laurel? Now then, tomorrow is soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the survey call. Don't forget what we've got our sights on. Nothing less than a completed Pokédex. With you around, that Pokédex is as good as complete. Hey, how about I just tag along as your assistant? Assistant? Come on now, Ray. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps too. Oh, well, sure. I guess I am. In any case, time for a hearty meal and heavy sleep. You think a 2D... Oh, that's pretty cool. Surprising that it's not a 3D arena. Pretty fun. I'm going to play the second game probably once stream ends. It's both arcade games put together. Yes, that's true. That'll be quite fun though. Also kaboom. Disaster looming. Well, ain't that just peachy. Oh, hey look, we've got a lawnmower. We don't have a Rotom to investigate it though. Oh no! It's the worst thing possible! The sky's full of red rupees! This doesn't look good, Caddy. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from this rift in space-time, and the entire sky has gone red. I have word from the commander. You are to report to his office at once.
The way the sky has changed. It's ominous. Very ominous indeed.
What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you?
That can wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. First strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy. It struck the night that Caddy fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way.
Wait a minute, how do you already know what's going to happen in the game? Oh no, it's not like I've both played through this once and also seen it once outside of context.
Who or what are you really, Catty?
A Survey Corps member?
Indeed, you don't know I've ordered, but it does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Do you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here?
Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest that Catty's wronged us.
Exactly. Besides, do you really think that she's the...
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong voice. Seek out from man Fugaguchi Hakati, now that you've been banished. Exactly. And besides, do you really think she's the sort of... got some of the sort of fierce and power it'd take to make all this happen?
Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt she's free from guilt? This person, this stranger appeared out of a rift in time, in space-time. Who here can guarantee she is who she says? Who here can guarantee she is to be trusted?
No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Caddy supposed to do then?
She'll be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. She remains a suspect until she can clear her name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky, and so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No. Until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene?
Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Caddy?
Do not attempt to intervene on her behalf. I will do what I must as commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen that you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains.
You want to be expelled from the village? Still feel that you forgive... Yeah, well, it still feels that you forgive him too easily. Seriously? Orders are orders. Let's go. This way. This way! Nope, nope. I'm not allowed to I'm not allowed to talk to Benny. Scary. I am going this way, you dingus. Yeah, they don't have anything to say. Do you have anything to say? Nope. Can it really be true? How could anyone do such a thing? I guess we should have expected this from a stranger in the sky. Alright, fine. We can take it from here, Mom. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It's only right that I should personally escort her from the village to the Fieldlands camp. I'll come too. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. They say just come out of it, but there's like... No, they instantly all reject you unless they wanted you gone in the first place. It really doesn't. Here's the thing, they did outright say that certain characters, like... They'd be like, nah. You had no faith in me. To be fair, they did say that not everybody trusted you. Even after everything you had done quelling the nobles. That still not everyone trusted you because you're a random stranger. And I'm like, sure, it does feel like you do forgive them too easily. Like, everything is forgiven too easily. But then again, this is Pokemon. And that's kind of, you know, the thing with Pokemon. I'm like, you're done as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. Now, if I save the world, I'll be like, nah, screw you guys, you have no faith in me. And heck, even like, certain characters are like, can it really be true? Just outright questioning it all. So like, at least some of them are like, is it? Well, yeah, but sometimes story, you can't really get away from it. This is kind of just basically a world where everyone's a bit more forgiving and nice, usually. Even if these people even if a lot of people there don't trust you, they still act cordial towards you, which is more than can be said for a lot of people in the real world. I can't believe the boss would do this. You quelled all the nobles' frenzies under his own orders. Quite right. Nah, quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. And, you know, turn it into giant red rupees. I don't even know where those are from. It's utterly intolerable, and might I add, quite absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You'll only cause Catty more pain if you are driven out as well for defending her. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adamant or Irida might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. I bet you can at least start by finding Lian in the Grand Tree Arena. Not sure I might be, if you want the Diamond Clan. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all You have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I'm after my advice, in this life you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Let's say I got enough. You know, essentially in this version of the world, a death sentence to an extent. I mean, it might be for other people, but they outright know that you're not. Like, Kamado knows that, all things considered, being sent out on your own is not even that bad for this specific person, because they are essentially, well, they tame Pokemon really easily. They're very friendly and tame them really easily. So it's not, so they know it's not like, that's why they specifically give us the task of, you know, finding out what exactly is going on, even if we can't go to the village. If you were not this superhero proto that always just faints, you'd be a goner. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, like, a lot of people have died, but plenty of people do just get knocked out and faint from being, like, attacked by Pokemon as well. It's not just us. Heck, that's basically the introduction of, Ray, isn't it? He basically tells us, yeah, I got completely knocked out because I didn't even think of calling out Pikachu. And they all just attacked me. Well, it's somewhere around here. Oh, there. Nope, that's a bit of wood. That's a log. Oh, there it is. And I got a Pokeball too. Nice. Run, 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 run. Look at it! He's a big boy! It's a big boy! Or big girl, sorry. Ultra Ball, go! Oh, huh, I actually never noticed that. In this section, the music doesn't change. in this part of the game. It's always this really kind of eerie sounding track. I never noticed that before. Huh. I need all the iron I can get. Mail bun. Alright, if you want to play it that way, then go ahead. I forgot just how menacing that cry is. Oh wow, that thing is fast. I'll pedal dance. Oh, did I use an Ultra Ball? Did I use a Great Ball instead of an Ultra Ball, or was that from the previous go around? I'm just waiting for a giant Akari face to drop into the ocean. What's that a reference to? That's a reference to something, and I don't know what. Aerial Ace. Okay, that KO'd it. Not what I intended, but sure. Whatever. Okay, yeah, I just need to use Pedal Dance one more time. Huh. Bees! Bees everywhere! Bees! Oh, it is Ava. Okay. I was like, that kind of sounds like Ava, but I'm not sure, so I'll just ask. You know? Holy cow, look at all the honey. There's a lot of honey around here. I think it's a pretty cool amount of honey. And there's all sorts of alphas all around that I wouldn't mind catching. Oh, hello. What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift! If lightning starts pouring out of it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could come out from that rift was disaster. Never mind then. Is that really all you came to say? Look, you don't need to try and put on a brave face. You've been a help to the Pearl Clan, and we know and we know what kind of person you are. Though, it must be said, for every sympathetic ear you might find there, and also find a detractor or fears your presence. I truly wish that I could repay you for quelling Clevo's frenzy as you did. You must know that, but there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui, there's a place for you as well. So, I really, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl actually got an update that relates to this game, actually. Not only did they open up the Wonder Trade Station, which is what that one building that we could not access was, in the normal playthrough, but it also opened up the Hall of Origin event. Well, if you have a... What was it? Hello, X. if you have a Pokemon Legends Arceus save file that has completed all main story missions, up to and included actually meeting Arceus, then you actually get. Then you can actually get the Azure Flute in your main game, in BDSP, and obviously catch. And then you can obviously go up and get Arceus. Which actually has a chance of being shiny, because the only things shiny locked in that game are the gift Mew and Jirachi. It's like the first time you can actually shiny hunt a legendary Pokemon, or a mythical Pokemon, I think, is that game. I mean, other than the Jirachi you could get from Pokemon Channel in Europe. That one was a weird case as well, where you could get a shiny Jirachi, and although you weren't supposed to be able to because it was a glitch, it was very weird. So that's pretty cool that you can do that. I don't know if I don't know when or if I suppose is the best way of putting it. I'll be showing that off, because I'll actually need to, you know, complete that. It'll be on my main save file, not this one, because completing the dex again is just a pain in the butt at this point, I think. Whoop. I don't have any salt. How did I catch that? Magic, you know? My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to find out. And I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? Well, I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone else. The Great Weirdeer took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Huh. Normally these things just attack on sight. I guess these ones are not feeling it. Or it's just or it's to connect, to show that she has a connection with them, with Pokemon in general, that other people in this time don't have. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Catty. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. Seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be perfect, the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. What would I do if I didn't summon Giratina to fight you? Oh ho! And they're just like, nah, she's got enough stuff on her plate. No need to kill her. I know. It's no palace, but you know that saying about beggars and choosers. And hopefully you've got enough sense to not be a choosing beggar. Shirking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No, Mistress, thank you. Just Kogita. And this is... Why, Catty, this is the woman of the hour. Oh, sorry. Why, Catty is the woman of the hour. She's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one. It seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Lost one? Indeed. I'm to guide you, lost one. The task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells almighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clans... The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides, above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all of creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? You really can't. So you could say she has enough stuff on her plates? Maybe even a spooky one? Quite possibly, Laurel. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now, listen, Lost One. Here is what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance. Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokémon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, you can perhaps bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I'm bound to pass them on. How callous are my ancestors to leave their legends to children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty and you'll do it, won't you? I can't possibly. What twaddle? You would abandon the people and Pokemon that have cared for you. I doubt it. The Arc phone is Oh, you're leaving? Oh, is that you actually leaving? Or are you saying you're leaving because of the bad pun Laurel made? Joke. Okay. Lakes marked on your arc phone. Mistress Cookieta's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'll be glad to help you. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? What was that? Have we now a lost Pokémon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, Mom? Off we go, Catty! Hello, hello, it's Nabra. Where'd you teleport him from, little fellow? And it's got a letter addressed to you, Catty. To Catty. You may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured you'll be able to utilize our base camps without an issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Silene, Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then. It's a secret. Now then, so we're to visit 3 lakes. Doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles too. Seems all quiet for the moment, and so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations could grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention. So just one of us, me or her. It's up to you. Though the answer should be obvious. Well, since Fab and myself last time chose Irida, how about we see what Adamans is like? Obviously you'll choose me, right? Who gave you that Celestica fruit in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Thought so? You can count on me. So then, the leftover leader will... A leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I'll keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well then, first task will be to decide which of the history region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Right. Right, and we better be gonna move on. No time to waste. I'll meet you wherever we decide to go. We'd be in hot water if we were seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Adaman. Don't cause Caddy more trouble. Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog, I mean Mr. Time Guy. Might not really much point doing that right now. Yeah. Well, I mean, 10 more can't hurt. What do I even have in this one? Quite a few. I have a lot of Baneri, huh? I have quite a few Pokemon, huh? weird. Weirdier! So where are you headed? So I can go... I think it's... Yeah, it's here, here, or here. Let's go Alabaster first. Oh, I'd like basically everything except salt. Okay. I'll move some of those into my inventory. Oh, hey, it's right where we're heading. Nice. Oh god, just yell at the English EVA for the Demon Slayer MC. It was horrible. Also burp. Okay. Huh. Basically the only way to catch these things. Balance knees, like up we go. Up, up and away. What do doppel bonnets do again? I've completely forgotten. Oh, for ox evasion, okay. Mushrooms that when consumed make the eater feel nimble and agile as a fleeting shadow. Ah. Ah! Wait, what? How did I warp? Wow. I just warped. I just teleported. That's... okay. Not even going to question it any more than I have to. You're a bat. Good boy. Darn, how did it even see me? Though, speaking of being spotted... a whole bunch of... doink. Well, I didn't get a single shiny from that, but oh well. Hello again, Fab. Welcome back. All you missed was me just lobbing Pokeballs at, Yeah, huh, you really did you really didn't miss much. But wild charge! Oh wow, I actually managed to catch that thing, jeez. Was not expecting that, I will admit. Here we are, Leg Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps connect to a Pokemon somehow. Leg Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say anyway. My phone's going off. Hang on, he just wanted to show me a cool meme. The power of memes compels you! Memes. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. Let's go, Caddy! I imagine there may be Pokemon in there, protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. I do actually forget which one this is. Now, let's see what's waiting for us. Kawow! You know, you don't need me to tell you this, Caddy, but I've still got to say it. Be careful around that thing. Something kind of interesting to note about Hisuian Zoroark is that all those red spots on its body are actually wounds. They're like scars, I think. Scars, big scabs, essentially. Zoroark is filled with wild might. Zoroark used nasty plot. Pedal dance! Well, there goes that one. Go Ultra Ball! Actually a female one, huh? Yeah, I saw that coming. Azurala! Oh, okay, so it's fast enough to be able to do that. Noted. Oh no. Agile style bit of malice, okay. Okay, you did not need... Oh, I mean, I guess it kind of did. And now it's just nasty plotting again. Great. Go, Ultra Ball! gotta be kidding me. Ultra still has the best catch rate of all of them. Hey! Caught it! Knew you could do it, Catty! You feel a mysterious presence. Pog. Yong. Come, I will test your knowledge. Combi. Zubat. Unknown. Magneton. Dusclops. How many are there eyes? Tell me each one by one, and all at once. Answer me. 60131. 60131. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. We got Uxie's Claw! Two more to go. Looks like that worked out well, Catty. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Volo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past, and that led us to this particular present. More miraculously, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. I think we'd all like some answers on that. I don't properly know how we'll come to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got some questions about its true nature. Weighty matters to ponder, for sure. But we have an important task before us. Do you wish to return to Mistress Cookie at his home? Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Ah, Uxie's Claw. So the legends told it true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I guess, but this all makes no sense to me. These Pokémon represent our minds, and they'll give us a thing, and it'll let us bind the world and solve this mess? But how? Why? Your doubts just a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. They get it even less now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible way. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right! Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study! In any case, all we have to complete 2 more. All we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we'll get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound. How confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. I mean, I don't know. He is selling us stuff. More Pokeballs are helpful. Okay, yeah. Considering things are getting pretty high level, I should probably be using these a bit more than I am. Where did I even... Oh, there it is, yeah. Time to see it use Pedal Dance. 3. Fair enough. That's the last one I needed for that, so I can actually swap him out. Man, it's been so long. Yeah, sure, let's put Zoroark in the team. It's pretty high level. I don't think we've got anything else that's super high. Oh, never mind, we've got a level 70 Rufflet. Yeah, I think a level 70 Rufflet's probably going to be helpful. Oh, hey, look, we can actually evolve it right now. Let's do that. Yeah, I know. That's what happens with mass outbreaks, though. There's just a whole bunch of Pokemon in them. Oh, it looks like Laurel's disappeared. Looks like Laurel's, oh, there you go. No, it is a high-level Rufflet. I wasn't expecting it to be level 70, if I'm honest. But yeah, let's temporarily put him in the team. Oh, wow. This is actually kind of interesting. This is the first time my team's been basically mostly male. Huh. That's weird. And then one of these. Oh yeah, that didn't do much. Doesn't get you any more defenses. You could do with a bit more attack. Honestly, I don't know what we're going to do in post-game with a team like this, but whatever. Honestly, just even having a flying type's probably helpful. Yeah. Yeah. As I said, Braviary is probably going to be a temporary member, but... Oh, wow, he's actually got a really good nature. Huh. Okay, maybe he won't be a temporary member, I don't know. But yeah, definitely a special attacker. Which means I should probably get rid of Brave Bird. I mean, I could give it... Yeah, I could give it Swift, that'll be fine. A lot of power will reduce. Ooh, but should I keep Hurricane? No, I'd rather have a more accurate move, even if it is slightly weaker. Especially because there's no way to put up rain in this game. Oh, oh yeah, just spamming Esper Wind. Esper Wing. Esper Wind. Not 2, 4, 6. Oh, goes up to 6 or immediately. Nice. Where am I headed? I'm headed here. To Mylan's camp. You're excited for It Takes Two. Honestly, it looks like a really fun game. At least from the little bit I've actually looked into it, it looks like it'll be quite entertaining, at least for stream. Oh, whatever. So there's the big boy then. Huh? I'm pretty sure this one's thing is stunning it. This works. It worked! Not that he really needed it, but still, that's kind of funny. Other people who made A Way Out, and it's a co-op puzzle platform we get. Finally get to see just how good Sack is at video games. Yeah, we never really that's actually true. We've not really seen what Sack can do at games. Can she put her money where her mouth is? That is the eternal question at this point, isn't it? Ow. Oh, hey, look, it's where I found, like, 2 of those Alpha Stunky. And the shiny, Tangler. Uh-huh. I can actually find this one. Neat. I know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know why I'm going this way. And technically, I'm supposed to be going this way. Togepi! Fab, look! It's the guy! Okay, there is an alpha one over there. I kind of need to grab you. Boom, alpha. Big bee! I don't have any honey. Oh, shoot. Oh no, it saw me.
Bigby!
Flame wheel! Jesus! We're gonna see Sack's maternal skills for a child that didn't come out looking so good. I mean, you're not... That is true. We will get to see that. Psychopath gets divorced live on stream, not clickbait. Again, you're not exactly incorrect there. Bigby! I actually forgot what I was putting those stars and Pokeballs down for. Just gonna be honest. I'm gonna go new, gonna go zoom. Just gonna keep on going, going, going. I don't know why I didn't keep Sneasler on. If I'm honest, I really should have. Haunts away! Jump! Hello! Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokémon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokémon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs to be done was born in people's hearts. Or that's what legend would have us believe. So as soon as our kid, that means your daughter-in-law. This entire web of like relations is going a little crazy. I suppose that would be canon following the train of events. Yes, it would be, probably. Here we go, Caddy. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon in the lake. Take care. Right. I forget. Which one is this one gonna be again? Let's see what we're up against. Ah, Overquill, yes. Now that I think about it, I don't really have a good matchup for this. Watch it, Caddy. I've heard about this one from my grandfather. Those Krill, they're venomous. I believe that's actually the correct term. Well, I'm pretty sure you're the best option for this. Oh no, wait, it's dark, isn't it? Fishy me! Fishy me! Okay, maybe you weren't the best option for this, but alright. The iceberg goes too deep. Like, we wouldn't actually be able to make a proper iceberg out of it, that's the thing. Hypnosis! Ah. You gotta be... Every time! Every time! I just would like to hypnosis you! Thank you. Sleep. Someone needs to make Fablo Iceberg just because of all the good memes that can go on. Yeah, I do agree with that. Let's try high horsepower. Oh, perfect. Like, I know you're down, but that was brilliant work, Azura. I can't wait to see you tackle Protected at the end of the game. You're way under level at the moment. I am, aren't I? That's why I decided to bring that's why I decided to bring that level 70 I've got with me. That's my catty. You feel the mysterious presence. Kyun! Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you meant to throw them at Azelf. Will you abandon this folly? I'm not through yet. You see, it seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? I'm not through yet. Give up. Your struggle is in vain. Will you yet press on? I'm not through yet. How many times do I have to tell you? Kyun! Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. We got Azelf's Fang. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Azelf, the being of willpower that lives in Lake Valor. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Just one more to go. I assume it went well, Caddy. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? I guess I can think of one of two reasons. To keep the chain safe and to test us. Perhaps you're right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all. No, having said that, isn't the red chain for mending the world? What use would some villain have for it? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. You could well be right. I guess I'll have no way of knowing until we get the red chain ourselves. So, shall we return to Mistress Cookie-Eater's home? Wonderful. Then we can see if Mistress Cookie-Eater has any more insights to share with us. So that's a Zalsfang. I sense a warmth to it. The Pokemon on the lakes are strange. They seem to play on your mind somehow. Indeed. We may want to just add dash more speed. Things in Jubilife are tense. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force, not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants? You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? That settles it, Caddy. There's no time to waste. We've got one more material left to find for the red chain. Let's go! That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold too. Watch. Is that all you really do? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. So I don't know if it's up, but is there an actual limit to your pastures? Yes. 31 is the maximum number of pastures you can have, I believe. No. That one. I'm gonna switch to your laptop, be right back. Okie doke. Yeah, Fab mentioning me being underleveled reminded me that I should probably, like, release a few Pokemon so I can get some extra grit items. After all, I don't need to add, like, this much stuff, do I? Just some of the ones with, like, the worst IV spreads, I suppose. It's less to get them leveled up. Specifically, and more to get certain items. Also to just free up some space in the... He's the only one though, I think, so... So IVs don't really do anything, except they do kind of determine what the starting effort value spread for each Pokemon is. Kind of. I don't think it's exact, but they kind of do that. Once again, I don't know the exact specifics of it, but it's pretty there's probably some in-depth things out there that explain it better than I probably can, because I'm terrible at explaining stuff. Yeah, that one will do. That one. No, kind of want to keep a Sneasel on me. Here to thunk it. And you, because I can get another one of you later. Yep. $30 sacks of gravel, a bunch of dust, and 2 pebbles. Perfect. Let's make sure everyone here has at least got maxed out. Stats here and there. Two, three. And then the stacks of gravel. And I can max out your attack. High up. Quickly needs to max out his stats there. And then I need to man, who's probably got it the worst? Well, Crickley's got it the worst because you got the worst base stats, so I need to max out your... I'll do that and max out your defense too, because you got the worst base stats out of everyone here. Now I'll up you guys' HP, and I've got a couple more of these rocks I can use. Give Crickley a little bit of extra speed, I think. So everyone's stats are just a little bit higher now. Quilson's still got no defense, but his attack and his speed and special attack are all really good, and he's got at least some HP to bulk him up. Crickley's not got any special attack, because he really doesn't need it, but his speed is really high. Oh, it's higher than normal, and his attack's stupid high too. One of our resident tanks is mostly okay. Oh, he's got that nature. Huh. Kind of a bad nature, all things considered, but alright. Yep, she's pretty high too. And you're alright, and you're basically fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with yours. You're stupidly high level anyway, so I don't really think I need to give you anything at this point in time. The final zone. Obsidian Fieldlands. You know, I realize I never actually packed... Oh, no, wait. I don't need to pack the honey things. There's honey all around this area, isn't there? I'll be honest, when I was doing this part of the game by myself on my own personal save file, I took a lot of time just going out and catching a bunch of Pokemon I didn't already have. So I was kind of, so I was a little, I managed to get quite a lot of dust and grit and such, or just a lot of grit stuff in general. On the back. Hey. Yeah, smoke bombs are invariably helpful. Ooh. It's sweeping. I can catch it while it's sleeping. Nope, that one's alert and awake. But yes, we shall cut across this ocean that we call home. I have no idea what that means. On the back. Great, looks like I had to change up the game schedule again. But the good thing is Kirby's coming out next week. Yes, it is. Okay, big monkey. There's another big monkey. I see. That thing is so high level, I don't have no chance, do I? I can't lock onto you, can I? Oh no, you're only level 65. That's not too bad. Let's just run away. Let the timer expire. Can't see me anymore. It isn't going to hurt. Turn around, dude. Turn around. And that really does make it look like Ash's Ash's Infernape when it uses when it gets into Blaze. I just realized the giant glowing red eyes really do make it look like that. On the back. Ah. Come on. Got it. Got him. And there's just Big Monkey. Number 2. Go monkey. Yeah, they don't like food. They don't like honey. It's funny considering where they're living, but oh well. Bee! Probably playing that on Saturdays then, except for the release, maybe. Yeah, that's fair. There you is. Dead bee. Oh, I woke up. I woke it up. Darn. Great. That is just a big Pokemon too. Oh, what? That is a big electric cat. You know what? Fine. I'll fight you. Probably bad. Oh no, actually, it's not too bad an idea. It's only level 48. Still tough, but only level 48. I should probably do Sludge Bomb as a test. Yeah, hitting it with another Sludge Bomb should be fine. Even less power. I have defense. It's now dead. That certainly isn't good. It's literally our only defense against this thing. Oh no. We're probably playing that on Saturdays. That would be quite fun, yeah. Rude. annoying part about this is that I kind of have to walk back now to heal up. I really should have just tried to catch it from behind and not fought it, but yeah, I was at a disadvantage in that zone. I could have done some. I could have just thrown stuff at it, but yeah, why didn't I just throw stuff at it? That is a legit question. Why didn't I just do that? I'm dumb. I completely forgot I could do that. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably, as I said, like, it'll probably be a, Kirby, like, you said that it'll probably take about 2 streams to get through It Takes Two, right? So if it takes about 2 streams to get through It Takes Two, then, oh no, on Saturdays you mean, right, yeah. My bad. I read that as Sundays, I don't know why. They said the lakes actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Verity was born. It's protected by a Pokémon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Oh, that's how the old tales go anyway. Rock laser! Do you up to anything, Laurel? Kirby. I'm not making Kirby a Kokon stream though. That's fair. That's fair. You know, I was too busy being amazed to mention this before, but the professor was right. That art front of yours is incredible. Let's do this, Caddy. Mistress Kurgita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all 3 of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. Did about 3 streams, but like, that's a month after release, and it'd probably just play it as soon as possible. Yeah, that's fair. Not really at the moment. Yeah, that's fair, just watching, I guess. Gudra. Chance that thing, Caddy. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. Okay, so this thing's a steel type, along with a dragon. I don't really have anything that's good against it by itself. I don't have any fighting type moves. I guess my best bet is to just go with something that can deal some kind of damage. Quilson! Oh, I do have Drain Punch on this guy, though. I forgot I did that. Let's go Flamethrower. Good damage, good damage. And I burnt it. Nice, nice. Agile style. Shelter. Not so nice. Strong style. Aqua Tail? Hydro Pump. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. And a touch annoying. I have some moves that are good. Okay, Azarala. Your turn. Well, I can get a Flame Wheel off on it at least. Well, I can get a Flame Wheel off on it at least. Now I burnt it again! How on earth do I keep doing that? It's no longer obscured as its defense is down. Cole's jumps at the right times. We're about to finish Life is Strange. That is actually cool. Oh, are we actually almost done with that? I wasn't 100% sure if we were done with that yet. That's actually pretty cool. Go! Pokeball! Nope. Darn. Can't believe this guy. He has a shiny horns! Can't wait to see how this Hoopstone's gonna play out. And he's using Shelter again. I hate Shelter. Well, no, I love Shelter. It's a really fun move to actually be able to use properly, but it's no longer burnt. It is lower on health, though, so I'm going to try Lob Ball at it. We're basically at the end of Chapter 4. 5 isn't too long, if I remember correctly. Fair enough. Well, I can try using... Oh, wow, that actually hit. Was not expecting that. I was not expecting that to hit. Hey, we caught it. You know, I do wonder if in battle, like, the Gigaton Ball does actually work better on heavier Pokemon. Does make me wonder. That's the way, Caddy. I can tell by watching you and the Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Now let's see about the Pokemon on the lake. You feel a mysterious presence. Pog. Basically at the end of Chapter 4 and 5 isn't too long, if you remember correctly. That's fair. Your emotions. Share them with me. They're yours. So it speaks from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies an aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Bewilderment. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Heartening. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? It's a wide world. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I felt bitter. Take this piece of the spirit to blind the world once more. To blind the world. We're blinding the entire world so that we can't see it to get destroyed. Mesperit's Plume. Proof that you completed the trial set by Mesperit, the being of emotion that lives in Lake Verity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Come. Bye-bye. Can't even imagine what that must have felt like, having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly even be surprised at things like these after seeing the sky itself so warped. That was the third trial, which means that's it, Caddy. You're done. You've done it. We're gonna turn the world into Stevie Wonder. Indeed. Blinded by the light. I'm pretty sure that was Stevie Wonder. Knowing me, I'm getting that wrong because I'm terrible with music trivia. I'm terrible with a lot of trivia, if I'm honest. It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to head to the Shrouded Ruins? I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let's be on our way. Back to the bog. So I suppose technically they're expecting you to do that one last to save time, but yeah. So sign language. Yeah, exactly. Sign language. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? It seems I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Right, but how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, once said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Ah, the Pokemon of the lakes. We have levitating rupees! So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. You succeeded once again, Caddy. Yet things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against giants in rift in time-space? Well, he doesn't yet know that our caddy has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. We gotta let him know that it'll be all right now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then and call off this foolhardy plan of his. Back home. Huh? Wait, Caddy, it's you! I can't believe I just let you pass right by! Thank goodness you're still alive. I mean, of course you are. I knew you'd be alright. Wait 1 second. I'll go let the captain and professor know you're back. Oh, my dear Catty. Professor, I know you've been worried about Caddy, but there's no need to cry. I'm not crying. Do not mock your elders, if you please, Ray. And besides, weren't you the one who couldn't get a wink of sleep from all your worrying over our friend? You don't have to tell her that. Just ignore him, Caddy. Anyway, where's Captain Silene? Wasn't she coming with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full right now. Now that Commando's gone. Commander's gone? Well, he set out for Mount Coronet with the security corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. Since I'm such a fine fellow, I took over watching the gate for security corps folk. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Thanks to you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here now because you managed to learn something of use? I got this red chain. It's quite cool. You could probably sell it for a lot of money. Oh, that was the streets. Okay. Go on. Legendary tools said to bind the very world. I mean, you are correct. It does sound like it would fetch a quite high price, but I don't think we should be using it for selling. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilife Village. Security Corps have been scouting the area near the time-space rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokémon. The commander made a decision to take the security corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. The boss may be tough, but it still seems like a bad idea to go do something so risky without Catty's help. As the captain of the security corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Catty, take that red chain to Mount Coronet. Make your way to the peak and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Are you sure, Captain? The boss isn't around to approve that. If he didn't wish for me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together, that we members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Oh, Lucario. Sell the red chain on Edo Era eBay. Also known as the Ginkgo Guild. Actually, I don't think I have one of these yet. And it's only 2,000, so there we go. Nice oval stone. Oh yeah, we can't even learn new moves. Even she's gone. Stunky! Stunky mate, how you doing? So distracted to think of how challenged. What can I do my job? Alright, yeah, I haven't actually finished its Pokédex entry. Right, I kind of needed to do that. I should probably talk with the professor, shouldn't I? Probably be a good idea. Oh yeah, I can just warp over here, can't I? Well, there goes my cola. Wow, you showing a detail? I see. So it changes its form when the sun's hidden. I guess I didn't see it evolve. I just saw it change in action. I see now why it helps to have you Survey Corps folk working on researching Pokemon. Guess I'd better get back to my own work. Food on the table is just another way to repay you. Ha! And a vivid choke. Turn the red chain to enter our cryptocurrency. Each link is its own bit of money. There you are, Catty. Irid has already headed out to Mount Coronet. How are things looking here? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. He's already started up the mountain? He must be more reckless than that dignified manner of his lets on. Not that I could blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, alright then. Guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Catty. If you were to show up with no warning, there'd probably be a fight. Time's a wasting. See you there. Put on the blockchain. Who is the reckless one? Hey, you got run out of village, right? But you still tried to help us find a way to help us all. That's not the right voice. That's right. Catty worked hard to get that red chain to help everybody. Too right, and a fine job she did too. The survey corridor is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokémon. Thanks. Here, take this. Max revive. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp, and from there the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here, alive! Showtime. I mean, they probably found it lying around. I've heard the latest, so you accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, some max potions from me to celebrate. It looks like the big moment is upon us at last, but no doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. Both Animate and Irida have headed to the peak as well. My good friend, Catty, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. It seems Kamado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I'll set up shop closer to the temple itself. Things have certainly seemed to have gone out of hand, haven't they? Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melee will be here, for moral support at least. Just smile and nod. Just smile and nod. Send the horse at you. Oh yeah, I can actually just show off just how much stuff you can get just from wandering around this area. I really don't care. Fine, if you want to fight me, go ahead. Flame wheel! Dead. I thought the Melee's just as gay as... I mean, I was trying to go for, like, snobby British, but I guess that does kind of sound... That does kind of, come off as that as well, a little bit. Oh shoot, I ran out of satchel space. I didn't even realize I'd filled up on items. Oh wow, I really did fill up on items. Whoops. Okay, so that's all Crickley's stats buffed up a bit. Fine, fine, whatever. Okay, even that KOs it. Good to note. There you go, mushroom cake. Oh, hi, Mark. No. I say you like mushrooms. you're really not letting me move, are you? Hi. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I get paralyzed. Great. Energy ball! Oh, yeah, that works. Oh, great. This thing gets rest. Energy ball! Oh, great. It's still using rest. Energy ball! Go again! This game is way too relaxing sometimes. It really is. Ooh, I got some more grit dust. Nice. Just what I needed. Oh, yeah. Put that into defense. Oh, you. Wild Orb. Wild Charge! Not advice, but just enjoy. Yeah, just when you're like wandering around and trying to grab stuff. Boom. Mine. A little bit more grit dust. Oh, hey. "16 wisps left in this zone." Yeah, I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna flame wheel it. Mine. Lost and found. Oh, so that's what the red chain item looks like. Combine the Pokemon that was said to have created Hisui. If you wanted to be a pain, you only had to ask. Wow, that actually was pretty perfect. Go, Great Ball! And the back of the head. But yeah, like, just as a reference, look at all just the stuff I got just from running around there. I got a whole bunch of cakes, a bunch of extra Pokeballs, some scatterbangs, and a few various miscellaneous items as well. It's all just really helpful stuff. And it's like, yeah, you can just get that. It's really good so you can stock up on various items, even if you do just intend on selling a few of them later. It's just a really good way of stocking up on them. Speaking of stocking up, I don't actually have any revives, huh? Move all at once. Move all at once. Grab myself a few of those extra helpful. A few of those extra helpful things. Okay, there's the lop. Now I just need to find the other. There's the other lop. This one. This one's got a lot more going for it. A grit rock. It can be used if the effort level has already reached level 9. So what does that mean? Maxed out attack effort levels on Quilson. Now he has an attack stat of 232. That's kind of crazy. Okay. See you later, Fab. Enjoy your nap. "'Tis a shame you could not stay longer, but I doth understand." No, that's not the right use of the word, is it? Whatevs. On the back. Ah. Fine then, I'll just high horsepower you. If you're gonna be like that. Or not. I'm so used to being faster than these things. Go, Viney! Energy ball! Strong style! Psychic! And then psychic again. Well, son. Big angry, I guess technically it's an abominable, it's supposed to be the abominable snowman here. Or the just a flat yeti. I suppose. I'll try one more of these, and then I'll see what I can do about anything else to do with it. Yep, still being a pain. I guess Aerial Ace is probably my best bet here. Oh, there's that thunder. Ultra Ball, go! Ah. Oh, great, it's enraged. Yeah, that just happens with Pokemon sometimes. They get enraged. But they never actually really mentioned that. Oh, of course you missed. And now it's dead. I don't expect you to last very long, but alright. Come on! I'm literally just lobbing Pokeballs at you. Ugh. I don't know why you psychic earlier. Fine, I'll just throw a leaden ball at you. Who knows? That might work. Stranger things have happened. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, of course that works. You just chucked a leaden ball at its back to begin with. Who knows? Or maybe it did. Oh no, it does. They do tend to keep health. So maybe the fact that I lowered its health helped. I don't know. But yes, let us actually, you know, finish this game instead of getting distracted by giant Electivires and such. I know that's mainly my fault because I can't help but get distracted by these things, but still. I mean, Azurill has got the best, the most diverse moveset, really. Ah! Plus, she's quick, so. Oh, still alive and kicking? Sorry about having to shadow the wallflower. I'd much rather be there right now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that Taskmaster Kamado's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even these old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. Are you serious? I'll make myself plain. As Kamado's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Kamado can't or won't do himself. I give him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. Oops. And besides, it's not just Kamado who longs to live in a new home free of fear and strife. His dream is mine now too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles, one after the other, oh, did ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last, at last! One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to moulder all these long years. Galaxy Team's Benny. Challenge you to a battle. Benji. What? Miss Magius. Versus Azurala. And of course I missed. Hypnosis. Well, that's annoying. And then Power Gem. Because of course Power Gem. Why wouldn't it be Power Gem? Shadow Ball! Shadow Ball! Me, which I survive. And then we use Shadow Ball again. Alright, yeah, poison fighting. Esper Wing! Down it goes. What about next, huh? Air Slash. And then Strong Air Slash. Agile Style, Dazzling Gleam, huh? And then a Strong Style one. And that's Braviary down. Quilson, you're up. Infernal Parade. Gallade. Infernal Parade! And we burnt him to add insult to injury. Yeah, you might mitigate the burn, but that's not gonna matter. Infernal Parade! I love it. I love that animation for Infernal Parade. It's really good. All of them have really good animations, if I'm honest. It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. I might actually like you, after a fashion. At least, the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Caddy. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Isui, to try and build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes need to take extreme actions. If, hypothetical as it may be, Pokemon were to appear from that space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself. By force, if you must. Oh, excuse me. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. More of those carvings. Ah! Here we are. What do we need? Honestly, I think I'm good for now, mate. You brought the red chain? Catty, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding atop the mountain. That Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift. I think it might be Almighty Sinnoh, but Kamado Kamado stopped us from heading towards the temple. I can't even talk to them, they're just standing there.
You again. I heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it is meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales?
Trust me. What? Do you think even the red chain is some trick on Catty's part? She worked mightily hard to get that thing, and I should know. I was there with her the whole time. I saw her rise to the trial set by the 3 Pokemon in the lakes. If she somehow concocted all that on her own, then what hope do we even have anyway?
Perhaps you're right. If I were to simply place my faith in this girl and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people?
Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility.
Fine, enough. Let us let fate decide what happens next. Whichever is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Catty. Today we battle in earnest.
Showtime. Kamado challenges us to a battle. Not bad. Let me show you mine.
Shadow Ball!
Shadow Ball again? Haha. Your air slash is pittance. Doesn't even do a quarter of my health. Does about a 6th. Snorlax. Well, that ended that quickly. Quilson, you're the one with a super effective move. Deal with it. Agile style flamethrower. And then Drain Punch. All that health goes slorp. Snorlax has been defeated. Golem next. Hey, guess what I can do? Drain Punch! Let me slurp up that health a little bit. Tasty. I mean, Stealth Rock still put me back to like half health, so didn't work too well. Probably should have just switched out. Oh well. Energy Ball. Go! Pippi. Yeah, not a bright move on your part. Okay, maybe it was a bright move on your part. Since I can't do Agile or Strong Style on these moves because I didn't get the stupid thing done with them. Darn. Literally just a tiny bit off. Well, I'll send Quickly in. Aerial Ace. Literally landed on 1 HP, that Clefable. Oh hey, Quickly won it.
Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Catty, the fates have decided. I concede. And I apologize sincerely for doubting you.
Commander.
I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition No. For the sake of the Celestica people and all the Pokemon living in Hisui.
Don't you worry, Commander. We got the red chain. Commander's headed to the temple, but I fear the situation's already beyond our control. Can you feel that staggering power weighing down? I doubt any human has a chance against it. Beyond that space-time rift, it seems as if there's a being that has no regard for our very existence out here. Weirdeer, Cleavor, said to have been loyal to the ancient hero. Ursaluna, Lilligant, Vascular Legion, Arcanine, Sneasla, Electrode, Braviary, and Avalugg. I love how tiny Avalugg is. Considering how huge it actually is in the thing. That's kind of funny. You know, something I actually noticed is that the ride Pokemon, save for... Well, yeah, all the ride Pokemon are... Oh, no, never mind. Well, no, actually. No, that's incorrect, isn't it? No, actually. Yeah, all the ride Pokemon, like, new... and are, like... Aside from Braviary, they're all new evolutions of old Pokemon. And aside from, Cleavor, all the... Lord Pokemon are new forms of the original evolutions of those Pokemon. That's kind of interesting to note. You can do it, Catty. I believe in you. I wonder what's happening on the other side of that space-time rift.
The moment has come.
It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human. Adamant, what are you saying? What do you mean catch you? Almighty Sinnoh, I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me you hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come.
Take these.
Some Ultra Balls. Here we go. It's showtime. Wouldn't you know? Oh look, you can actually see the Arceus crest up there as well. Like its head with a crest. Hi guys, where am I? I kinda got lost. Azarala. High horsepower. Yep, that's about right. Getting a decent lick of its HP off is not bad, though. Quickly! Oh, this is an orchestral version. This is nice. Night Slash it. I'll do normal damage. And here comes Roar of Time! Not bad, quickly. Send in the big gun. Or the big tank, I suppose. Energy Ball. That's all I needed. And more time. Oh, not even Viney could stand up to it. Oh wow, it's a lot slower as well. Man, this music's really good. Sleep, Dialga. It's just kind of keeping an eye on me. It's like, what on earth are you doing? Dialga captured. She caught it! The red chain is shattered, but we owe the Pokemon the lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Catty, my girl. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and called your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. It's all because she had me to show the ropes when she first got here. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga's speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power splits forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human, fight it with me.
Are you telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed to bits. No way even Catty could tackle another Pokemon as strong as the last one now.
Oh no. Here he comes. Retreat! Retreat!
Or we must vacate. Forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on, we gotta make it. No, hang on. Book it. Come on, we gotta make it back to the summit camp. Well, we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty sinner decides it wants to fight us.
But, Commander, you can't just leave it here.
You dunce. You won't be getting any use. Yeah, you won't be any use to anybody if you die out up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone.
Just breaks into a Galarian accent. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to face such a creature. How amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Catty. Did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems like that a build-up of this same energy is what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states. I can't believe there were really two Almighty Sinnoh after all. I guess that means neither of our clans was really wrong, huh?
I must apologize from the bottom of my heart. To the both of you, as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Catty. And to you, Catty, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition Team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui.
Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had your reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell in the past, huh? Just what I expect from a real scientist.
A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let's move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Catty around about has been a good influence on all.
Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd had no chance getting through this disaster without you. Still not through it. How is she to keep fighting? The red chain is shattered. Relax, I got a plan. Thanks to what Mighty Dialga told me. Dialga? The Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation Beginning. The Chain of Red. The Vessel of Humankind's Innovation. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have, at least. The pieces, anyway. I did collect them all. And the Vessel of Humankind's Invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. Has got to be it. But what about that Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes.
Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Lamington? Do you have any idea what this stone could be?
Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Catty, my girl, could you lend me those plates you received from Weirdeer and the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved upon them. It's kind of interesting just how similar and yet different like some of the dialogue is, because I'm pretty sure Dialga's specific words at various points were actually different from Palkia's, as we saw in Fab's stream. Obviously, the specifically what he said about like the exact 3 items he said we needed was told to us in the same way, but other specific parts of it are different. Aha! Just as I remembered, here on the back of the Earth plate it says, "When the universe was created, its shards became this plate." I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow came around the Diamond Clan settlement asking about those plates before too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's Beginning. The name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Original. The counterpart. Which makes sense. Same items needed, but different way of speaking about the situation. Yeah, Shows that Dialga and Palkia aren't literal mirrors of each other. They are brothers. They do have different ways of speaking. Of course, I'll call the end to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could be reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came. So I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Sorry, that's the wrong voice. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with. But what of the great Melly? What's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, the great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other Warrens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman, oh, you silly, foolish boy. Do you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited for and work they are not. And oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Team Galaxy Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. 3 candy truffles. Okay. I brought the in. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. The Suizars and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take that up with Cleavor in battle. With that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman! Everyone back home is all worked up about the fact that you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh, or Mighty Dialga, or whatever. It's the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Ornlian, if you would. Certainly. Then let's just set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. Ooh, that'd be a Rotom. Well, I'm far be it from me to say I mind. Oh, well, aren't you just the most annoying? Smack! Just catch already! Finally. Sheesh. Alpha Rhydon, huh? Sure, whatever. Caught one. way or the other. Oh, for Pete's sake. Fire blast! On the back. In the front. Yeah, already almost at 3 hours. It's kind of crazy, isn't it, how quickly time flies? What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sliggoo's moves, I think you better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? We're going to have to ask you to stop you right there. Oh, come on. Who's that? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out of the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I know I even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be precious as treasure. This isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. That honest goody two-shoes act of yours is exactly what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough! We don't care about I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Caddy. You take charm. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your own lucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Vining! Wow, I actually picked the right Pokemon for this. Energy Ball! Okay, yeah, wow, getting a second attack right off the bat. High horsepower. Hunts! Battle decided. Well, you are rather formidable. Come on, Clover, why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I got no interest in living back at that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, Caddy. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature on top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Honestly, those three, what did they even come here for? Ah, well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. The Koina I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did so. I expect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. I was able to extract some of that original, or whatever it is you wish to call it. I suppose it'd better go with you, Catty. An ore of mysterious power spoken in ancient myths, said to contain the power of Almighty Sinnoh itself. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply fail to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognized you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly streak. So this is the stone of creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I didn't mean to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to the Jubilite village. So do you want me to try do the final boss now, or do you want to, shall we save it for next time? Out of curiosity. Here you are, Professor Laventon. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be? Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we find it still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all those broken bits back at the temple. Here I'm next, Catty. Time for whatever we're calling that stone. Do the final boss. Okay. Origin ore. The fragments of the red chain collected the great personal risk by the Pearl Clan. Then the Stone of Creation beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Ray, my boy, you're one of the team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? Ha! Just wait, Catty. You'll finally see what I'm truly capable of. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurried up in there. I'm starting to suspect that all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well, unlike this. We've done it, Catty! It's complete! I dub it the Origin Ball! If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. Origin Ball. A singular, irreplaceable Pokeball that can be used to catch the frenzied Pokemon raging at the Temple of Sinnoh. Bless you, Cat. Cat just sneezed. I don't know if it came through. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Well, hold on. It's that voice. I hear it in my head again. You mean Dialga? Yeah. Seems like my Dialga is willing to lend its strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. That's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful. Yeah, basically it's the Master Ball. But it's also a Cherish Ball. All red with a black band. Everything's ready now, Catty. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. I'm sorry, why are we over here? Why are we over here on the map? We're here. Why are we over on this hill? Why are we over on this hill? Oh, that's weird. It's the Master Ball of the Hisui region. Indeed, indeed. Okay, that's also not done yet. Prepare well. And here you are, last one. Ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet? It seems a vicious battle might await you. I'll go where I must. Oh, well said. Now, hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. That being said, you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. If it is allowed to run wild, space itself will warp and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should. Now, take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. I need to get Dialga out of the pastures first. There he is. Swap him out for Braviary. Yeah, just put him there. Oh, hi Cat, you awake? And now the cat's left. Now, hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be... Time. Rule of all space. Eventually may be overbroken. But yeah, and therein lies hope. Balance should be. Take down aside Temple of Sinnoh once more. I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Let's have a look around before I go. See what your clothier has to offer. Excuse me? Is it the time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. Alright, Caddy. Once you feel ready, set out. We make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Well, I'm going to the wrong place. I should be going to the summit camp, but whatever. Again, I feel the Temple of Sinnoh should have a warp point on top of it. Yes, I get it. I get it. And I don't care. Oh, by the way, if you talk to that guard out the front, he basically just says, I don't know what I'm doing guarding here. Do you think you could, like, ask them? Just the girl I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to see if it's set up here, closer to the temple. I want to have a front row seats if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. No, but you don't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. I think I'm fine. Yeah, you can actually just see the Arceus' head up there. Huh.
For so long, I thought I had to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilife Village. Whether that be banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon in the temple, I felt was my only path. But you've shown me that I was wrong to think such a way. Are you ready for the challenge, recruit?
I'm ready to fight. Hey, Caddy, let's meet tomorrow together. What's that supposed to mean? It's the same we got in the Diamond Clan. It means you hope you'll both stay safe. Perhaps it is worth listening to what the Diamond Clan has to say sometimes as well.
We'll support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Granted, protect Hisui and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokemon.
Well, here we go.
Kaboom! Once!
Well, here we are. Oh, it warps. And up as we go. I actually kind of like how this thing looks. Honestly, a lot of people don't like how it looks because it doesn't have arms anymore. Oh, we're down to halfway point. I do agree with a lot of people saying I think it would look better if it kept, I've actually still had arms and didn't just have those weird shoulder things. Considering, you know. Whoa. Oh, you're helping, aren't you? Ah, I got too close. I was too close. Oh, hang on. I need to go. I'll be back in a second. I'll be back in a little bit. Hello. Sorry, I'm back. Meh. It feels like a weird evolution of Dialga and Palkia. Well, officially, it's not an evolution, it's their origin form, quote unquote. Oh, I fell for it again. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This song's a dance song. Techno dance music, baby. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, I did the exact same thing. I did the exact same thing. I gotta roll into that. I gotta roll into those sweeps and not to the side. Ugh, that's annoying. But yeah, these are basically their origin forms. I'll explain a bit. It's probably easy to explain. Oh, once again, I fell for that. Sorry for disappearing for a few minutes, by the way. I need to go, Oh! Wait, I think they just reloaded the textures there. Okay, let's try this one more time. Because that Meteor was very quick. I was not expecting it to be so quick. Wait, what? He's going with this already? Huh. Well, far be it from me to look a gift horse in the mouth. Quite literally, considering, you know. Oh, do that again. Okay, now you do that. Oh, there we go. Actually got it. Boom! We got a meteor struck on our head and died. Once. And thus, the first Pokeball to shake 3 times before clicking lock. She caught it. She really did it, didn't she? My eyes aren't lying, right? She actually went and caught it? Yes, oh, good show. What a catch. You contained the fearsome thing in the origin ball. Absolutely astounding as ever, Catty. Thanks, Sinnoh. Just what I expected, my protege.
Yes.
Even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight we have witnessed. Ouch, what gives, Commander? Not sure I deserve that sumo throw.
Well, at least there seems to be no dream. Listen up, all of you! We faced a calamity unlike any we've ever known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans. This will be the greatest celebration history has ever seen.
Celebrate? With the Diamond Clan? The 2 clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out we're both following a true almighty sinner of our own, I guess the times when we fight over who's was right or wrong or right, are ancient history now. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree. But this may well be the best path toward protecting the space we all share.
Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day. For all those who live in the Hisui region.
Yeah, no, basically on what you said, because I never actually got a chance to finish, they're called their origin forms because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to look more like their dad. They take on forms to resemble Arceus, but they don't quite get it right. I think that's the kind of the idea. It would also make sense that they're called the origin forms, and like it's thought that those are their original forms. Because it kind of makes sense that Arceus only really knew forms that only really knew itself, so its first creations would probably look similar to it in some way. Yeah, it's a funny thought, isn't it? Just both of them trying to make their dad proud and look like him. It's funny when you do think of it that way, at least. Big dog. But yeah, that was Pokemon Legends Arceus. I will be going through the post-game, And I'll also show off a few of the extra stuff after the post-game on my main file, because Lord knows I'm not going to be trying to complete the Pokédex on 2 files. So I'll be showing the final battle. So yeah. Yeah, first Fab beats it, then I did. But yeah, I will be showing off what happens when you get all the Pokemon. I'll be showing off the extra game. I will be showing off the post game and the I think it was just called Daybreak DLC the Daybreak update as well. I'll be showing that off. Then I'll also show off anything else to do with legendary Pokemon. And then finally, when it comes to, well, kind of as they've hinted at throughout the whole game, and they'll hint at the end as well, to challenge Arceus, you need to catch every single Pokemon. And I'm not going to be doing that on this file, but I will be trying to do that on my own personal file, so I will show that off as well. I'll show off getting Arceus in that file. And I'll also show off the bonuses you get for having save files of Sword and Shield and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'll be showing that off on my main playthrough as well. Because I can't do it on this one without literally starting files, so it's just easy to change it over to that one. Because those don't actually count towards the final tally, because you're not guaranteed to be able to get them. Thank you for adventuring with us. Look at them all. It's such a good picture. I kind of wish you could just have a look at it whenever you wanted. They don't give you nearly enough time viewing it. Your ARC phone is beeping. Seek out all Pokemon. Magically teleporting shoes! Morning, Caddy! So the space-time rift is gone. Think this means we can finally close the book on this whole mess? Well, in any case, there's one book we can't close yet. The Pokédex. Time to get back to our official Survey Corps duty of completing it. We're going to meet in the Survey Corps office to discuss how we'll tackle the work that's left. See you there, Caddy. A new day dawns. But, yeah. That, I think, will be enough for today. So I will see you guys on the next stream. Tatty bye!